Ah, so he quit the band and decided to go solo. I see. I see.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the MPM-7 masterpiece movie, Bumblebee. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie, Transformers. On the side of the box, masterpiece movie series. On the bottom, words and things and barcodes. On the side of the box, Bumblebee. On the other side of the box, Bumblebee. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, this, that, the other things and stuff, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Bumblebee as he appears in the upcoming Bumblebee movie, and he's little Volkswagen. He's a pretty cool figure. I do quite dig him. There he is in his little Volkswagen mode. One thing to note, there is a bit of die-cast in him, so he does have a little bit of heft to him, which is quite nice. So let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You got some nice silver there for the front headlights, the front bumper there. The rims picked out in silver with the Volkswagen logo there at the center, and you have the Volkswagen logo right there on the hood. The windshields and windows are done in a nice transparent blue plastic. Got the side view mirror there. Got the door handles also picked out in silver. And just going down the body of the car. Not a whole lot to speak of. Just get a little black stripe going down the side here. A little black stripe going down the center of the hood. And there you have the back of the bug. You got the taillights done in red. There's the top. There's the bottom. It does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling. And the tires are plastic, not rubber tires, just plastic tires, but that's fine. That's fine. But there you have that. And for comparison, here it is with the Masterpiece G1 Bumblebee. So you can see how that works out. And as you can see, the new Bumblebee is quite a bit larger than the G1 version. So there you have that. Here he is with the Studio Series Bumblebee. So you can see how that works out there. And here he is with G1 Bumblebee because it's precious. So precious. Boom. And here he is with Masterpiece movie Optimus Prime. So you can see how they look side by side. And last but not least, here he is with the first Masterpiece movie Bumblebee, the Camaro version. So you can see how that works out. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include some weaponry. You get this right here, which the packaging is calling the Stinger Sword. So there is the Stinger Sword with the blade done in silver. Some pretty nice detail going on in there. You even have some looks like some Cybertronian writing going down the blade itself. So you have that. You also get what the packaging calls the Stinger Blaster. So here's the Stinger Blaster again, done in silver with yellow. You get some orange right there in the barrel itself. Pretty nicely done. So you get that. And you also get his battle mask, which looks quite cool. I love how they gave it the compound eyes there. I think that looks really cool. They got some silver, some black. Although this eye looks a little foggier compared to this one for some reason. But, oh well. It is what it is. But still, nice looking battle mask. You can store everything on the vehicle mode. And to do that, you just take the sword and it will tab into the blaster. Right there, like so, and then you take the battle mask, and it will just tab in right there, like that, and everything just connects into a nice, neat little package, and you just take it, and there are 2 ports here, 2 posts here on the rear bumper, and you just take it, and whoops, and just peg it on, and hopefully everything will stay on, and there you go. And there's your weapon storage. Not as elegant as it is on the Studio Series version, but hey, it's a place to store stuff if you want to store stuff. You know, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Just towing along some weapons. That's all he's doing. Just towing along some weapons. So there you have that, and that is pretty much it for the vehicle mode. One thing I like too, I like how they added this kind of weathered look to the bottom of the car here. You know, make it look, you know, dirty, worn and dirty. I like that. So some nice paint work going on the vehicle mode itself as well. So yeah, dig it. So there you have that. Now let's get down to transformation, shall we? We can get a good spin out of B there. So to get him transformed up, we want to start with the roof of the car here. You just want to take it and just pull that up. Just tabs in right back there. You can kind of give all this a little tug here, undo those tabs as well, because we need to free all this up here on the sides. Then you just come to this rear panel back here, and you just want to untab this little section here, and that will allow you to just come back here and untab all of this like so, and this whole side panel will just come undone. There's multiple hinges here. You just extend that out like that, and let's do the same thing on the other side. Just untab that, get that all freed up, untab all this, and just bring all this out like that. And this one did this part for us, but you want to just take this wheel section here also and just bring that out. And you can kind of bring all this down just to get it out of your way, and just bring that out, bring that down, get all that out of your way like so. And we're going places. We are going places. So now we want to, I need to raise up a little bit more here so I got room to operate. Alright, there we go. So you just want to come here to the front. These side pieces here with the headlights just come out to the side. Actually spring loaded here so you can see. So just pull these out to the side and just kind of bring them down just a little bit, just to get that out of the way. That will allow you to just take this whole assembly here and just angle it up just so you have room to work here. So we're just going to bring the wings and everything back up, and we're going to rotate this whole assembly upward like so. Take this and rotate this upward like so. This is also on a double hinge here, so you want to make sure that this comes as far up as it will go, like that. And we'll just kind of leave that alone for now. You just want to take this back section here, and we can just bring all this back. You can see there are multiple hinges back there. Just bring all this back, get it out of your way. The arms, so you can see, are just tucked in back here. You want to unpeg this little side section here. Just unpeg that. See, a little peg in there. Undo that, and now we can bring the arms up. The arms tab into each other right up in here, so just undo that, and you can swing the arms out to the side like so. And then we can just take the arms and swing them up like that, and then they will just tab in right up in there. So just bring that up, and they will tab in, and then we can bring the arm down. We can take his hand here and just straighten that out. Open up his hands. This panel right here, you're just going to rotate it around, and this will just swing around to the back of his forearm and click into place. Little shoulder piece, you can just pull that out, and there you have that all done. Second vest, just like the vest. So just swing that around, bring down the hand, open it up, rotate, swing that around, bring out that little shoulder piece, and there you have that all done. So at this point now, we can take the little fake front bumper pieces here and just flip them up. It's really weird that the fake bumper pieces end up right underneath the actual bumper. That's kind of weird. Why didn't they just use this for that? I don't know, but hey, you know, hey. I guess it's accuracy and all that. That's fine. I don't care. Fake parts don't bother me. I know they enrage some people, but fake parts don't bother me. There you go. Once you have those flipped up, you can take these chest pieces here and just bring them down And bring them down like so. We can take, actually we're going to leave these up for now because we need to bring down this panel right here, flip out B's head, and then this section here, which is on a double hinge, you just want to bring that down, collapse that in, and there you go. Now we'll bring these down because these have to sit right over that centerpiece. So there we go. So now we got B looking at us. Alright, so now that we've done that, we could pretty much work on the backpack here. So you want to take the side pieces of the bumper here, the side sections, and just fold these down. And one thing that's a little bit annoying about this bumper piece is it's just clipped into the front here, as you can see. So, and it does have some flex to it. So when you're going into vehicle mode, sometimes you'll be pulling this piece up and you'll kind of pull this out when you're not wanting to, or move that around when you're not wanting to. If it bothers you that much, you could probably just put a little dab of glue in there just to hold that in place so it doesn't move. I probably will end up doing that because that does get a little bit annoying. But anyway, just fold these pieces down like that. And then we're going to come back here, take this section, fold that in. Actually, before we do that, we need to take this whole roof assembly, and that will just collapse forward like that. And then we can take the section, collapse that in, and then we just kind of shift this down on that double hinge, and all of this will swing in like so, and collapse in all nice and neat like. So we got that going on. So now for all of this hanging off of him, you want to take this window right here, and you just want to push this back, and that will untab this section here. And then you can just bring this up and swing this down like that. This wheel well section right here just shifts inward like that, and then you just fold that in like so, and the entire door wing just collapses in like that. And you can have that angled however you wish. You have all those joints to work with, so you can have that angled however you want. Second fess, just like the fess, just untab that, bring it up, down, shift that in, swing that in, and just bring that door wing in. Again, angle that however you want. You take these wheels, just gotta bring them back like that. And we pretty much have his upper body all done. So now we will work on the legs. So you just want to untab all of this. See the feet tab into each other, tab in here. You also have two locking points right there, and there. So undo that, kind of get all that out of your way. And now we're just going to take his foot here and bring it up. You want to take this section here, it's on a double hinge, just want to take that and swing that down. Just kind of get that out of your way so you can take this whole assembly and swing it down like so. Then you want to take the wheel and swing that into the leg. And then you want to, we'll do the foot now. Well, I'll do the foot now. So you want to take this little section right here, just flip that down, take this silver bit, flip that out, bring this up, and that will just tab in to the side of the ankle like that. Then you just flip out the heel. And now we'll work on this section right here. You just want to shift this all the way up like so. And all of this will just collapse in, and it will come back on this hinge and up on this hinge, and this will just, see there's a slot, and that will just tab in right there, like so. And that's how you want that looking right there. And then you just take this rear bumper section here, and this will just shift over to the side like that. And last thing you want to do, take this section here and just flip that down. And there you have a leg all done. Second pass, just like the fast. So bring that down. Just kind of shift that over, get that out of the way. Swing all this down like so. Flip in that wheel. And we'll just bring that down, swing this up. Dab it in. Flip out the heel. And then we just shift all this up. Boop. Like so. Boop. That's what you do. You go boop. Just like that. And again, just collapse all this up so it will tab in right to there. Oops. Hey, work with me, Bee. Work with me. There we go. Get that all collapsed up like that. All nice like. Oops. On mine, this side, this bit doesn't like to stay tabbed in. It does come undone quite easily. Anyway, take that bumper section, just shift that over to the side. And the last thing we do, just take a little piece, slip that down, and there you go. He's got little steel toe boots going on there. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. I believe we're done. I hope we're done. We're done. And there you have Bumblebee in his robot mode. And he's just a cute little bumblebee. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Anyway, so let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his chest, but at that noggin. And very nicely done head sculpt. In my opinion, looks quite good. Nice silver there on the face. You got that black on the helmet as well. Looks quite good. Very nice head sculpt in my opinion. Looks quite good. Looks quite good. And you got some nice details in there, picked out in silver. All around looks pretty good. I like it. I like it. Again, his steel toe boots. The feet are die cast, which is quite nice. Yeah, all around looks pretty good. Going up the back. You can see, I mean, he does have a backpack. He does have the door wings that aren't accurate. They are, but they're not. He does have the door wings in the movie, but they're a lot smaller and just hang down his back, as opposed to just the big doors just kind of hanging there. So the door wings are inaccurate, but, you know, it is what it is. He does have them, they're just not this big, but, you know, again, it is what it is, not the end of the world. I still love him because he's a little bumblebee. Anyway, so as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly waggly, not too much. You can look up very slightly, look down very slightly. Head can do a full 360. Arms can rotate a full 360. Can move in and out, and of course you have that shoulder pad there that can move in and out as well. You do have rotation right above the elbow. You have slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. You also have that inward joint there due to transformation. The hands are articulated. The thumb is on a hinge that, if the camera will focus, there we go. The thumb is on a hinge that just moves forward and back, and you also have a joint right there at that knuckle, and each finger is individually articulated. The index finger does have one joint right there at that knuckle, and the other two fingers are just a single piece with a hinge at the base there. So that's how the hands work. You do have waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. He can do them high kicks. Look at them. Look at them high kicks. Look at them high kicks. On a ratchet joints, can go back that far outward. He can do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation. You only get this much knee bend just due to all the stuff behind his legs. That's all the knee bend you're going to get out of him. If you undo that, you can get a little bit more, but not too much. So knees are a bit hindered there by the stuff behind his legs. As far as the foot goes, you do get a very nice level there of ankle tiltage, and you also do get a little bit of a toe joint there. So now let's talk about his weaponry. Actually, before we get to that, just one little thing to note. You know, the little shoulder pieces, if you want to leave them in, you can leave them in. If you want to bring them out, bring them out. You know, the door wings, again, you have a lot of joints to work with there, so you can kind of, you know, you can't do a lot with them, but you can kind of bring them in. If you extend them, you can bring them in a little bit more, kind of bring all this back a little bit more, you know, kind of hides things a bit better, you know. Again, totally up to you what you want to do. As always, your toy, display it however you wish. But anyway, Now let's go through the weaponry again and show off how all this works. Now, if you want to store everything on him, you can store everything on him. We just need to turn him around. As far as the battle mask goes, there are tabs on either side of the doors here, on either door, and the battle mask itself will just tab in to the door, if I can find it. There we go. You know, just tabs in right there. Again, kind of awkward placement there to have your spare face, but you know, hey, it is what it is. As far as the Stinger sword and blaster goes, you have a tab right there, and it can just plug into this slot right here to store that, and then you use this slot here, and you can plug in the blaster on the other side. So, you can have everything stored on his back if you wish. So, hey, options, and as always, options are good. So we'll just remove these, and now we will show all this stuff in action here, because that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see storage, we want to see action. That's what we want to see. So, as far as the sword goes, it's very simple. Just a tab, slots there on the forearm. Just plug that on, and voila, he has a sword. You can slash, 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 slash. So you got that going on. As far as the blaster goes, this is actually pretty cool how this works. This is quite clever in my opinion. What you do here is you want to take his thumb and you do want to bend it at this hinge right here. Focus, camera. There we go. Just fold his thumb in right there, and what you're going to do is you're actually going to feed his fingers into this opening here in the blaster, and you just want to feed that in like so, and the thumb will just drop into that opening right there, and then there's a little tab that'll just click in right there like that, and that's how you attach the blaster. I think that's quite clever. I think that's pretty cool. So there he is with his blaster, so you can blast, 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 blast. So I dig it. I dig how that works. So that is an option if you want to take advantage of it. So there he is with his weapons. And to give him his battle mask, what you do here is you just raise up this section here of his forehead, and you're going to pop off the top of his head. You're going to scalp him. So you just pop off the top of his head. If you want to store it back there, you can. So you just pop that off, take the battle mask, and that will just drop down and tab in like so. And you just bring that down, and there is B with his battle mask. That's quite cool. I dig that. I dig that. I don't know why he has a cloudy eye, but hey, it's okay. But that still looks cool. I like that. So there you have Bumblebee, all armed up and ready for battle. And one more battle feature that Bumblebee has is if you raise these sections up, he has rocket pecs. That's right. You can see. They are painted in red. They're pretty nicely done. So yeah, don't mess with a dude who has rocket pecs. Just don't. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with the Masterpiece G1 Bumblebee. You can see how they look together. Here he is with the Studio Series Deluxe Bumblebee. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with G1 Bumblebee because it's precious. So precious. Buzz. Here he is with Masterpiece Movie Barricade. Just so you can see how those two look side by side. Here he is with Masterpiece Movie Optimus Prime. My knockoff version, but it's the same mold. Just so you can see how that works out. And here he is with the Camaro Masterpiece Movie Bumblebee. Just so you can see how that works out. You can see he's a little bit shorter. Apparently he gets taller when he scans that Camaro. You know, some extra mass to work with there, I guess. But there you go. So there you have Masterpiece movie Bumblebee. A really well done figure in my opinion. I quite dig him. This figure definitely came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting this to even happen. I thought the Studio Series version was going to be the only one we were going to get. The only good version of this version of Bee that we were going to get. And then next thing you know, boom, Masterpiece. You know, it was a pleasant surprise. But yeah, cool figure. The transformation is pretty smooth, at least going from car to robot. When you're going from robot to car, the transformation can get a little bit fiddly, and you'll see that if you watch the JTI. But overall, very nicely done. Just solid, sturdy figure. I dig it. I very much dig it. So that you go. Now I'll put a link to where I got this figure in the description down below. For all your other Transformers needs, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out my Transformers Movie Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out MGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the MPM-7 Masterpiece movie Bumblebee. And this is MGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Bomb in your face. Bumblebee, get over here! What the? What? They both make valid points.